can every girl be like Alexa Bliss?
Hey everybody.
Hey everybody.
Hi.
This is a special moment. We have like my two best friends here in one place. Of course, VJ's always here, but we got my other best friend.
But he's not always in one place.
True. Jude.
Hi.
What?
Hi.
What?
Hello there, children.
That's say Jude.
I'm Jude.
Yeah, Jude's here. We all have been like good friends for how long? Forever.
A long time.
5 times.
Literally. About 5 years.
Yeah. Pretty close. We also we call ourselves the Writers Club too. We have a little group chat and like we always talk every day.
And I always wonder who the Writers Club 1 was.
It was me, Jude, and Paris. We're supposed to start a writing group, and I'm the only one who wrote a script. I had a deadline. Everybody had a plan, and it's like, all right, everybody write the script, and everybody had different themes, and I'm the only one who wrote it.
You know what's funny about that is Jonathan and I were actually talking about that the other day, and he was talking about how he found what he wrote, and he was telling me about it and how silly it was, and I was like, I'm sure mine was worse because I wrote like 9 pages, and I thought it was awful, so I just...
Oh, I loved mine. Mine was great. It was about this...
Sean's shit don't stink, bro.
It don't, though. And
Yeah.
so it was about this dude, and like, he was this random redneck dude, and he was driving, and his car gets flat, and then the Impractical Jokers show up, and one of them's dressed as Batman, the rest is dressed as Robin. They're all dancing around his car. Anyway, he gets fired, and then some random tournament opens up for like some kind of like weird swordsman tournament, and he decides to enter it. No experience, and he wins. And he joins, and he's like in some kind of like death match samurai tournament around the world. And this tournament, you just go around and kill anybody. Or they have to be in the tournament, and you don't go to jail. But
They have to be in the tournament. So if you kill some random guy, you're.
So he enters the tournament.
As would be expected.
And there's like 9 other guys. They're all like super badass swordsmen. And then somehow we are there and we get involved. I don't remember how. And then we're also friends with the Justice League. And then like at the end, the last 2 samurai show up against him. Plus you got the Legion of Doom and us. And like one big epic showdown. It was really cool.
And this guy thinks he can write better WWE TV than the WWE right?
He was supposed to be silly. And I remember like Jude going up against Scarecrow, and I remember that.
I bet you could whoop Scarecrow's ass.
I bet I could too.
Could also cosplay a pretty good Scarecrow.
Yeah.
Hey.
I can't remember who we fought, but I remember Jude fighting Scarecrow.
I don't know why would I imagine I for some reason have to fight Bouncing Lad, whatever the fuck his name is.
Bouncing Boy. He's a good guy.
I know, but he pisses me off, so I kick his ass. All right, you guys, you handle with them. I'm gonna fuck him up over there.
I remember it's called the Redneck Samurai was the movie title.
I remember
yes.
this.
Yeah.
I remember this actually.
Yes.
I think we might have talked about it on the podcast at some point. Nah, no, we haven't.
But I mean, it's fun, and so that's where the Writers Club came from. And then when we started a new group chat with them and Charles C. and they ended up ditching out, and then we added VJ, and then it just became the 3 of us. And a while back, I just renamed it Writers Club 2. And then that's how we became the Writers Club 2!
Pretty sure it was the Writers Club 2 before I joined it.
Yeah, it was.
I changed the photo on it yesterday, though.
To Voltron?
Yeah, it was like, we're forming like Voltron.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Like
I was getting tired of that blurry picture I took in the hallway at work.
I wasn't even sure what that was this
I
whole
wasn't
time.
either.
It's like, I assume this is at Walmart. I don't like it. No, I was making Wu-Tang references, forming like Voltron, and just the head. He the head.
Mm-hmm.
So, plus they mention it a lot in their songs. And I was like, we can form like Voltron. I'll just be the parts that do all the fighting, and you guys will be the Sean's the calf muscles, and you can be the head.
Yes. So I took.
Wait, that means you take all the punches. Why do they keep punching Jude? I don't know, but this was a bad idea.
You're supposed to block those.
My bad. Sorry, Jude.
Oh, man.
But I picked up Jude yesterday after work, and then we come down here. A little mishap. Might have got pulled over. Might have been going 100 miles an hour.
In a 70.
I was in the fast lane on the interstate. I thought it was cool. My bad.
State trooper.
Yep. Pulls me over.
Woo-woo.
And it's pretty funny though. Like when he had my license, all that went to his car. I looked over at Jude. I'm like, what if he's just like jacking off over my driver's license?
He did actually ask me that, and I was like, oh my god.
I was like, that'd be so weird.
He must not know who Alexa Bliss is.
I guess he could be doing that and pulling her over.
Woo.
I'm not in Tennessee though. Give me your picture.
Goddamn driver.
Give me your picture card.
You were speeding so fast. We were going 45 in a 50.
We're actually in Waffle House. We weren't driving. We what are you talking about? I don't know.
Don't make me use this gun. I don't know. I imagine whoever's with her, he pulls it and shoots him. Like, now, give me a goddamn license.
Well, we might as well jump into to video of the week, which is Alexa Bliss by Bowling for Soup. What'd you guys think?
I liked it. I'm a sucker for stuff like that.
I liked it too. VJ,
I liked the video. I just didn't really vibe with the song, but it was fun. It's a fun one-off. It wasn't no Ron Truth, endurance,
That's endurance.
That's endurance.
Yes.
That's endurance.
Anyway, I don't know songs that well, so I really like it. Of course, I'm a huge wrestling fan, so anything wrestling related, I'm just gonna be like, "What's that?" And then I'm gonna go towards it.
Now they need to do one for Asuka.
Yes, I love Asuka.
Me too.
I'm actually wearing an Asuka T-shirt right now. So
I follow her on Instagram.
Do you? I follow her on.
That's like the only wrestler I actually follow on Instagram.
I follow her YouTube channel. She just says really cute Asian stuff in America. Was that racist?
Yeah.
Okay. Like I was watching one the other day. She's just walking around the Barnes and Noble looking at manga. I was like, "Oh, cool." She's like, "Oh, this is a good one. This is cool."
That sounds like a good video.
What?
That sounds like a good video.
Yes, I liked it a lot. And then there's one where she bought.
Why can't we do that?
She bought one where there's one where she bought a bunch of
followers.
Crab cakes and stuff, and she was like, "Oh, I like crab cakes," and then she was going through this box and made crab cakes.
Life would be so easy.
Anyway, if you want to see this Alexa Bliss video, you can't go to you shouldn't go to YouTube. Go straight to us. Go to our Facebook page, Two Guys in the Dark on Facebook. Come straight to us. We'll take you right where you need to go. Question, Jude.
Mm-hmm.
Do you follow us on Facebook?
I think so.
The Two Guys in the Dark podcast.
Is it like a page?
Uh-huh.
I think I do then.
Okay, cool. Well, why is BJ making a face like he doesn't follow it? BJ, you follow us, right? You're half of us, right? You're one of the two guys, right?
I don't think I ever thought about it like that. No, really, I think there was a day where I was like, I never followed us on Facebook. I need to go do it, and then just forgot.
I say it. I talk about it every episode.
I don't think I do follow it.
Oh, so this is this is what Caesar felt like. Y'all just turning and stabbing me.
I thought I did because I remember seeing the posts about it, but I think that was just you, and not the page.
Well, I know what we're doing after this podcast. We're all going to Facebook. That's what we're doing after this show.
Oh no!
His is the worst.
It's like a punishment, though.
It's not a punishment to follow us on Facebook.
No, I mean it's like, boy, when we're done with this, ooh, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna take you on Facebook and make you follow my page.
You too. This is treason.
Mom.
Oh, by the way, me and VJ have adopted Jude. She's baby Jude. I've taken the name of Mama Sean, and then that's Daddy VJ.
I didn't know we called me that. I thought I was just
Papa VJ.
Good old VJ.
Well, that's your nickname on the messenger.
I guess I've never seen my own nickname because nobody ever like tags me. I don't think.
Well, that's true. You're always there for us when we need you.
Mm-hmm.
I just meant nobody tags me.
Oh, well.
Like the @ thingy.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tag you.
I mean, it's fine. I just never thought like to look at it and what am I? Papa VJ. Papa J. Vinny. Papa Vinny.
There we go. We'll change your name to Papa Vinny. But, alright, I think it's time to introduce the newest segment to the show. If you remember from episode 12, one of your favorites, I'm sure, the Little Debbie of Horror episode, we had an epic tournament of 40 different kinds of Debbie cakes we ate all at once to determine which was the best Debbie cake out there.
Really, we should have called it Diabetes, the TV show.
Yes. We learned our lesson, and we're only going to do 2 episodes. That way we don't die, like last time. But it's a new tournament. This is the second season of the tournament. This time we're going to figure out what's the best cereal. I made a bracket of the 16 top cereals, and I think we're going to see what's the best. And
in Sean's opinion, or in like...
I kind of looked at popular cereal brands, and picked what I thought was the 16 biggest. Not necessarily what I like, but like, the 16 biggest brands. Anyway, today we're going to start with the first round of the tournament. I thought it'd be good to start with 2 big guns up first. 2 big, massive leaders that you would think could make it to the end on their own. No, they're going up against each other in the first fucking round. What we got today? VJ!
In this corner, weighing in at approximately 20 ounces, it's the sweetened corn and oat cereal. The one we scream for. Crunchitize me, Captain. And if that doesn't give it away, then you're a dumb fuck. It's Captain Crunch. The traditionally gold pieces Captain Crunch. Not the,
Not the, it's the OG.
Yeah. Well, that bag ripped to fucking shreds. And in this corner, weighing in at approximately 19.3 ounces, that little fucker in the green outfit who runs around and gets gangbanged by children and they steal his cereal.
I feel like there's some favoritism on this one.
Well, I mean, you never see Captain Crunch be busting in the walls and giving people cereal, and this dude's running around like, they're trying to get me Lucky Charms.
Okay, well, do it good. Hype him up. You're the hype guy.
Oh, sorry. The master of disaster. The pariah of... I should have thought of a better word to rhyme with. Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious.
Yes, the non-offensive Irish cereal out there.
Yeah, the least offensive cereal in the world.
What are we trying first?
And then they come out with a version of Cocoa Puffs that just has a black guy on it on the cover, and somebody's ain't right.
What do you want to try first, guys?
Let's go Captain.
Captain up first.
He's already got the unfair advantage of being the best damn cereal in the world.
Now, there's 3 of us as judges, so I don't think you should go into this with favoritism or,
You're right. I'm not going into it with favoritism. Yes. I'm going into it with the knowledge of what it is. Best damn thing in the world. It's not favoritism. It's not.
Jude.
Damn. No milk? Is it even appropriate?
It messes up my tummy.
It messes up your tummy.
BJ's lactose intolerant. He's coming in like a damn trooper.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm about to die. Did y'all not see me run to the bathroom and take a shit earlier?
That's what you're always doing. So
yeah, but that was because I had a bowl of cereal with breakfast, remember?
Yeah. All right.
Tricks with me.
Everybody got their bowls ready for the first contender.
Round 1.
Smells good.
Fight! smells delicious.
It's been so long since I had Captain Crunch. I forget how good it is.
Perfect amount of crunch. Perfect amount of sweetness.
Yes. What are you thinking, Jude?
Favorite cereal.
It's your favorite. Hey, well, this is a term. We can't come in. Y'all coming in with favoritism. I don't know if it's my favorite, so I'm gonna like come in blind, like pretend.
So
like,
here's the stupidity of that.
Okay.
Anybody who's judging the taste of anything, the goal is to pick what they like the most. Hence, it would be classified as your favorite, right? Just saying.
I'm going off of taste today, like how I am today. I'm going in on taste and how I feel from what I'm eating.
Okay. We'll see what he picks. He's like, fuck you, I'm gonna pick Lucky Charms now.
Man, if I was like, if I had to eat this for a year, I think I'd be okay with it. If like this is the only thing I can eat for a year, I'm like, yeah, alright.
I'll be alright with it too.
That'd be a weird show. Like, someone has to do something for a year, and they follow them for a whole year. Like, you have to eat one type of thing for a whole year, and like, they follow them around. If they mess up, they lose. They don't get the prize money.
Wasn't there that show where that guy had to do that for a month? All he ate was McDonald's.
But it's a different thing. It's not just like one thing. Like, say, maybe a guy can't leave his house for a year, or maybe a guy can't have sex.
Getting a little too realistic here.
Oh, okay, yeah, here we are in a crisis, but or a guy, or it don't have to be a guy, or someone can't have sex for a year, or someone can't go on a date for a year.
So I'm gonna be done for.
I've been looking. I was like, I ain't gonna. Well, $1 million. I'm like, I can have a ton of sex in a year with $1 million, but
easy.
Now they're like, no masturbating for you on top of it. I'm like, no, come on, this isn't fucking fair.
Peasy.
You think? Oh yeah, you'd be like, let's go. Just throw whatever else you want on top of this. I'm good.
I'll throw some mayonnaise in there. All I can eat is mayonnaise.
Every now and then, open the door and throw some knives at me. I don't care.
Dude, you can also not watch porn for a year.
Peasy pie.
I feel like I can do this since there's going to be cameras on me.
Yeah. I'd be like, guys, don't leave.
At the moment I go in the shower, I'd be like, help me.
I'd be like, all right, we're gonna go home for the day. No, don't leave me alone. I can't. You guys stay with me.
You gotta watch me. I can't trust myself.
I'm like a fucking werewolf when they
I'm
leave.
gonna rub my dick on everything. Somebody's gotta watch the cats.
I imagine like it's been 365 days finally, and I'm like fucking like a giant beard, and like they're like, all right, we're out of here. And like before the door shuts, when you hear my pants drop, finally
they turn around, they're like, forgot
my phone charger.
You're covered in whipped cream.
They're like, oh my. I'm like, hey, I still have the money suitcase in my hand. Hey, you knew what was happening.
And the milk afterwards tastes pretty damn good too.
Yes.
Oh, you know it's not gonna feel good though.
After you shut your brains out.
I'm always really sleepy after I have lactose intolerance issues in the bathroom. Like, I'll come out of the bathroom like, I need to take a nap. I just need to close my eyes for a few minutes.
I love milk. I'd be screwed. I love milk.
I do too. I drink soy milk and almond milk.
Oh, I just get regular milk. I don't know. I don't know. I just grab one.
It's not the same.
It isn't.
Everybody's like, why don't you try this and why don't you try that? I'm like, I mean, they're alright. They taste good. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just not the same.
They're less. It's like it's less.
Yeah, it's like,
It's lacking.
It's no fun if it came from an almond's titty.
Hey, that marshmallows, boy.
Damn, nigga, pour the whole damn motherfucking bowl of cereal.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't even mean to pour this much. And Sean's like, full bowl every time.
Every time.
If you'd have let me know, I would have got some like soy milk or anything to put in there.
We probably need drinks anyways because we've been surviving.
Oh, yeah, because you guys had one job aside from the 50 other things you brought.
I didn't even know we were having a cereal tournament.
Surprise!
You didn't see him with all the boxes of cereal?
I did once I was in the car.
She didn't question it. I just got out of the car with like 6 boxes of cereal and just looked at it and just like,
okay. I expected this.
I was like,
it's PJ and Sean.
I didn't judge because I was like, I did the same thing like last week.
Oh, okay.
I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
Sean likes cereal.
I mean, I can't judge either because our cereal cabinet's so full that we had to start putting the cereal in other cabinets. And it's not because, you know, we were hoarding or anything like that. It's because I'm lactose intolerant, so I can never just eat a whole bowl. I can never just like eat a whole, like finish a box of cereal. I have to eat it on the weekends or when I'm not going to work in order to be safe. Because like people think it's a joke. I'm like, one morning we were all ordering milkshakes. They were all ordering milkshakes, and I was like, yeah, I gotta go home. And they were like, why don't you get a milkshake? I'm like, no. I live like 35 minutes from here, and I'm definitely going to get caught in traffic because there's always traffic between the two. That makes it last maybe like an hour and 30 minutes. And I'm not even guaranteed to get 10 minutes down the road before I shit my brains out. So, I'm going to skip.
My God. I know exactly what you need. I went on this date with this guy once, and we went to Steak and Shake, I think it was. And we both got this huge ass milkshake. And we were sharing it, and I got so sick. I was like, I know I'm lactose intolerant, but I'm young. I can handle it.
Man.
It wasn't even like, I didn't even like shit myself. It was just pain. I was like, I can't move. I can't breathe.
I don't think I even get the pain anymore. I think my body's evolved past that. I don't even feel it coming. It's just like, knock, knock. Oh, shit. I run to the bathroom.
I think I'm pretty good. Well, I got aged really badly, but one thing I am good at is like holding my bowels and piss. Like I can hold it for like 20 hours.
How many times have you shit your pants in the last few years?
Most times. There's like one time a year where it's like some kind of like weird. Have you ever seen a movie like once a year? The moon will be like this, and then this is
your butthole will be gagged about that far.
Yeah, there's just one day.
You won't be able to close it for some reason.
It's just one day a year. My butthole's open wide enough to where my stomach's like, today's the day we're getting them. Today is the day.
Now, I just want to point out, like, he said I'm pretty good about not shitting myself. Now, I want to point out, I play Russian roulette at this point, and I've only shit myself like once in the last 6 years.
Well,
I don't even know before that though. I'm pretty sure I've been solid for a good 20 years. 22 years. I probably, the last time I shit my pants was probably like when I was 4 years old. Yeah. And after that I was solid. And then like last year, I was walking Bonnie. I think I already told the podcast story.
So I think I'm like 6 in the last 6 years. But anyway, Lucky Charms time. We got our Lucky Charms ready. Let's try out our second contender.
Pain?
Only pleasure.
Pain is pleasure. My body wants to know why I do this to me.
Doesn't make a sniff in this Lucky Charm.
I gotta know.
Man, they smell really good. It smells straight up like unicorn farts.
It
like,
does.
Maybe.
Oh my god, this marshmallow is so cute. It's a little pink heart.
It smells like if unicorns had Indian people. This is probably what it smells like. Like, this is their version of that.
You want to ask if that's racist?
No. I come out of the gate knowing what I was about to do is full-blown racist.
There's a lot to unpack there.
Whole lot of weird. I thought you were going to go with Persians, though.
No. I like it. The marshmallows are so good. The marshmallows are delicious. Magically delicious.
I don't know if it's because I ate Lucky Charms in a bad part of my life or what, but that bite brought me so much alarm.
What? Was there like a time you were like in a prison and you only fed you Lucky Charms?
I was just like, oh God.
What's next?
I just imagine Jude in a dungeon, everything's bleak, and they're like, we got Lucky Charms! Like, oh, okay.
It's second grade. I didn't do my history homework.
Is there more to this?
Yeah, that was...
Nope, that's,
okay,
that's all the stress right there.
Damn, anxiety's a bit.
Oh, I mean, shit. As many times I didn't do my homework. So what are you guys thinking? Like it?
It's like a 50-50 cereal for me. It always has been.
5
Reason being is it's got the fucking deliciousness of the milk and marshmallows, but literally the healthy part of it, the not even healthy, but the actual
Cereal part
is like not even as good as like Frosted Cheerios. It's just...
It is the...
Like, if I were eating this dry, I'd be like, well, this is fucking boring.
The cereal part, it is the weak part to an almost perfect cereal. There is a weakness here. But the marshmallow's so good.
Yeah, but that Trick cereal I just had in there has marshmallows in it. Takes all the heat away from Lucky Charms, makes it like...
Oh, we're not doing tricks, are we?
I'm just letting you know.
I like how we're doing a cereal tournament, and you're like, I want you to bowl of cereal before the tournament. What's this noise?
Bonnie snoring.
Oh. What's your thoughts, Jude?
It's good. 5 out of 10.
That's not good.
Yeah.
5 out of 10 is not good.
What about a 10 is edible?
It's decent, yeah.
I give it a 6 out of 10.
Damn.
It's Kaylee's favorite cereal.
Is it?
Maybe you should have invited her.
I'm going to give it a good 7.5.
The milk is probably the best part of Lucky Charms. Like, the marshmallows are fucking delicious, but like the milk is always so sweet afterwards. I love that. It's like cotton candy tasting cereal or milk or something. I don't know. It's good.
I think everybody's pretty sure what's going to happen here. We're about to vote. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a all unanimous
blowout.
Captain Crunch for the win here. Is everybody in agreement?
Raise your right hand if you are...
Well, no, it's a podcast. Just say aye.
Aye.
Aye. On Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch fucking destroyed these motherfucking Lucky Charms. Sorry. You put up a fight.
He put up a good fight. It was a good...
you put up a fight.
Oh.
You put up a fight, but you never stood a chance. Sorry.
So, looks like Captain Crunch is the first to move on to round 2.
Damn, Lucky Charms knocked out in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
Next up, we got VJ's favorite all-time segment, Shit We Eat.
Oh, shit. We got shit we eat.
You got it for us, didn't you?
Oh, you talking about this?
Is that not what we're eating? Oh, it's your alcohol. I guess VJ's being greedy.
I did
fuck.
bring... Oh,
He's been
you don't even like beer. You complain every time.
But
every time.
It's right in front of my face. I'm like,
all right. Fucking... Sean wants to try some Pacifico.
What'd you call it?
Pacifico.
Pacifico Clara. I'm not trying to pronounce that.
Año de 1900 was una cerveza.
Okay. Is everybody else gonna have one? Mm-mm. No? No, just Sean. Sean eats shit today.
It's VJ's beer! What the fuck?
I was waiting for you to take a sip and say, oh, this is gross, and I was going to finish it.
That's actually usually how it goes.
I mean, like, I got one half open right here.
I thought you had it right here. I was like, oh, I guess we're trying this.
No, we were gonna try those Coca-Cola energy drinks for the podcast.
Oh, cool.
Shit.
I don't drink
But now
caffeine.
you get to drink shit.
I guess we're doing that next week. Something I don't drink caffeine, but it looks like that's what we're doing next episode.
I also got Dr. Pepper cream soda.
I think it's like caffeine in the shots.
Just pure cocaine at this point. We're doing drugs, kids.
All right.
No, we're not. Don't listen to us.
I'm about to try import. Now we're in the middle of a. You guys might think this is stupid. We're in the middle of a coronavirus. Is this beer going to kill me? I don't know how this works.
I've been drinking that shit for weeks, so if it is going to, like, for months, hell, it's been my favorite beer since I went to
So
Chattanooga.
if it is going to get you, you already got it because you've been staying at my house.
Yeah, I mean, like, if it's what's going to get you at this point, I mean, I've been drinking them.
Okay.
Kind of reverted back to being an alcoholic.
Hell yeah.
You'll have it noticed.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, I took a big swig of it.
Baby Jude, you can take you a sip.
I'm not drinking after Sean. No.
Damn.
Jesus Christ!
We're in a crisis.
You slept beside her last night. I would imagine that was more closer than 6 feet.
Mm-hmm.
You about to chug too?
Oh, you didn't have to do that. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
She's like, I'm gonna hate this too.
Yeah.
What is even the alcohol proof in it?
It's like 8, I think.
She's the first person on the show to ever read the health labels on something. This is new for the show. Will this kill me? I was like, oh damn, I never thought of that.
It's not too high, I don't think.
What do you think?
That's not too bad.
Oh.
Mexican beers are my favorite.
They're pretty good.
I've discovered that.
Very smooth.
Yes, exactly.
I like Modelo, I love Pacifico. Pacifico's my actual favorite. I love Dos Equis, and I like their amber beer. The ones, the ones that are supposed to taste like coffee, the darker beers, with what do they call those, stouts?
Yes.
They're like, instead of having like that full disgusting coffee flavor, it's like a very teeny tiny, smooth kind of coffee cream finish. I'm like, wow, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
BJ, you gonna try some?
Excellent.
No. Wipe my germs away.
Maybe he might have stuck his tongue down in there too.
I just went like this. I poured it up. So
Smells good too.
that's just my cherry.
Well, no, Leslie always smells beer, and she's like, "Oh, that smells terrible." But like, I smell this, and I'm like, it smells like it already has a lime in it. I don't know why.
It does. Whoa.
He is chugging it.
Not me. I'll get sleepy.
My favorite beer.
Your favorite beer?
Yeah.
You change favorite beers like once a month, though.
Yeah, that's the trouble of drinking a lot of alcohol.
Yeah. I got a new favorite. I remember you loved the Inglings at one point. And
Yeah. That's true. Now
Well-
I can't stand it.
Really?
Ironically, like if I try to drink it, I can't stand it. There's something about it. The spices in it just bring it way down for me. Like the flavor's there at first, but it's all the spices at the end, and I'm just like, get it off my tongue. I don't know why. You know what it is?
What?
Whenever I get drunk enough on something, I don't like it anymore.
Oh.
I think that's the thing.
Yeah, you got sick on it. Yeah.
I got sick. Remember that day I was cutting the lids off of the bottles with it?
Yeah.
With a knife, a butcher knife?
It was kind of cool.
We were filming the Farewell VJ episode and the last Quichon, the first Quichon movie.
Yep.
And I had a little butcher knife. I was like, oh, I know, y'all don't have a bottle opener. I know I can get this open.
Just
Grab the knife. I was trying to chop the bottle's lid off, and instead I cut clean through the bottle.
Jesus. Yeah, it was. I thought it was kind of cool. I was like,
It was like, cling.
every time we did it, it's like, yeah, here we go. I want to see it again.
I'm pretty sure I ingested some glass that night.
Oh, God. Okay, never mind. It's not as cool now.
Oh, and that's why I don't like Yingling anymore.
Tastes like glass.
And blood and sadness.
So, you guys like it. I'm not too fond of it.
Sean, you don't ever like beer.
I know. I like Red's Apple though. I think that was my favorite beer.
It's funny too because that stuff is just way too sweet for me. Like, I just don't like it.
Well,
like this has even got like a little bit of like a hint of sweetness to it, but like Red's Apple Ale is just like so sweet. This is what it's like to fucking apple.
That's exactly how it feels.
Go down on me. Okay,
we're going to
be weird.
So what's happened since?
But I did like the pineapple Red Apple. I thought that was pretty good.
That's my least favorite.
Blueberry was the fucking worst. What are you talking about? That blueberry was...
Oh, God.
Oh.
Red's Apple is my favorite, then blueberry, then pineapple is my least favorite.
Pineapple was better.
So, what's happened since last time we filmed? I mean, it's been a month. Has anything happened?
I've been back at my regular job doing my regular shit.
Okay. Are you liking it back?
Yeah, it's alright. It gets tedious doing the same routine over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah. I actually like the same routine over and over again.
You do? You like that?
Because, like, I know what I'm doing. I know what to expect. As long as people just leave me the fuck alone, I'm good.
See, I'm an Aquarius. We like to go around, do different things, not do the same thing all the time. We like to travel, like to try new things.
Like the beer?
It's alright. I don't like beer, but I think from when I used to try so many different kinds of it when I was with Kaylee, I learned to like it.
Oh, that Willingham family's corrupting you.
Because we would sample like ales and stuff a lot.
Did you go to bars and like they have like sampling things or something?
Yeah, we would go to Pretentious, and they would have a different lineup of drafts every week. I think it was like every Friday. And we would try all the different ales.
I failed to mention this earlier, but welcome to Two Guys in the Dark podcast. I am your host, the Prince of all podcasters, Captain Cool. I also have the butt chugger of bananas, VJ, who is currently in a lactose coma. And I guess we'll finish the episode without him.
Yeah.
And I got baby Jude.
Hello.
Of course, you good?
I'm good.
Alright. And so everybody's talking about stuff that's happened last week. Jude, one thing that's been happening, well, of course, this is the first time she's really been on the show, but for the last month, you have been prepping, you have been hyping up this Animal Crossing game. Let's talk about it. You finally got to play it.
I'm so glad that's what you chose to talk about.
Yes.
Okay, so it's amazing.
Uh-huh.
The first time I played Animal Crossing, I was in 4th grade.
How'd you get it?
I asked Santa for it, and then my parents told me they were too poor to get it, and I said, well, Santa can get it. And
Dummies.
They were like, Santa's not real.
They opened their wallet. Santa's not real.
They're like, Santa's not real, and then they got it for me anyway.
Damn.
That's cool.
And oh my god, I cried.
Did you see
happy.
How'd you know about it? Like word of mouth or commercial?
One of my cousins had it, and she was playing it, and she let me play it whenever we hung out together, and I loved it. It was so cute, but it was the Nintendo DS version, so it was like very, very different than this new version.
Feels like they just needed an excuse to tell you in the 4th grade, like, Santa's not real. They're like, she's in the 4th grade. We should have probably nipped this in the bud a while back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So now
it's amazing. This new game is incredible. They've added so many new things that you can do, which is so nice because, like, in the older games, there really weren't any goals. You just pay off your house and that's it.
Game's over. Bye.
You'd upgrade the store and that's it. And the goals are normally you just hang out, you just vibe. That's the whole game. You just vibe, catch some fish.
So now there's goals.
Yeah. Now you get rewards for vibing.
Oh, okay.
You get like money and this cute little currency called Nook Miles, which you can trade for like cute little things. It's so nice.
So it's kind of like playing a game of life, like real life simulation, just without all the hassles.
Yes. And animal
no
friends.
Walmart, so you're fine.
Yeah. Animal friends.
Animal friends are always great.
Mm-hmm.
We should have ourselves a woodland critter Christmas.
No.
Yeah, they'd fuck us.
Plus fleas.
Yeah.
So.
I'm not sure you don't already have those, but...
Hey.
Sure.
I ain't got no
That's
fleas.
what we'll worry about.
So I remember when I don't think it was this time I came up, but last time I was coming over, like, my dad had some car issues, and my dad's like, alright, let's go take it to the clinic. And then I was like, okay, cool, I want to get this one thing done. And then he kind of kept adding to it. Cost me like $400 something. Like, I got 2 new tires, got something on my front fixed, something else. I think I got some air filters changed. I was like, okay. And he goes, well, you still need to get this before you go down to VJ's. I think it was transmission fluid change. I'm like, all right. He said it should cost you about $200. I'm like, okay, cool. So he takes my car up there while I'm at work and comes back and drops it off right before I get off work. And I was like, oh, cool. How much was it? $500. I'm like, no, what? He goes, yeah, I got this, and then this done. I'm like, no. Why you do this to me?
Surprise.
Why?
It's good though. He's like taking care of your car since you don't have the knowledge of how to do that.
Yeah, so. I guess, but he's like add on to it like next.
Well, I mean, would you rather your car be like your car is now, or would you rather your car end up the way mine has ended up
for the last 4
struggling?
years? Since you got that,
but that's last 4 years of me being completely broke versus, and living on my own and all that kind of.
I mean, I appreciate it's a good.
A little bit different.
It's good tensions.
A little bit different.
Now, but my wallet wasn't thinking that. My wallet's like, why? And then like I was like, dude, next time you hear something or see something wrong with my car, I was like, just don't tell me. Like, I'm like, all right, heading out to work. And I get my car's on fire. I'm like, don't tell me about it. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out that bitch is on fire one day. Or like, I don't know.
I mean, he's doing good. He's trying to make sure you have your car for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Me, I got rebuild mine from the ground up. Not really, but
your car's horrible.
I just gotta fix a few things
that
on her.
Sin Eater needs
Stop
to
shit talking my car. She's perfectly fine.
Okay.
She gets me to and from where I need to go. I ain't gonna jinx it by saying bad shit about her.
Yeah.
But there are some things I do need to fix.
Yeah.
Things I'm actually starting to fix because I have the money now, and it's nice. It's nice to have money.
I was making fun of him. I was like, yeah, then next time I know, like, I was going to go in for like an oil change. He's going to take it up there, come back with like spinners, and like it's going to have hydraulics. Now the guy said you needed this for the car, you see. Like, no, I don't need this.
For what? Picking up bitches? You know what?
I'm like, hindsight, thank you. I can pay for that. Alright. It's time to move to the next segment of the show. Let me find out what segment we're going to... Oh, wait. Would you rather... Jude, this is a cool segment that BJ loves. This is where I tell you 2 things, and you tell me which would you rather do.
Okay.
First... Okay, this is the 2 options. Would you rather... Everyone thinks you sing like an angel, but you hate the way your voice sounds. Or everyone thinks you sound like dog shit, but you think you are the greatest musician ever.
Is this for both of us?
Yeah, both of you.
I would pick A. Everyone thinks I sound like the voice of the angel.
But you hate the way you sound?
But I hate the way I sound, yeah.
What about you?
Because I just sell out like any pop star and make a lot of money off of it.
Yeah. That's probably what I do.
The con of the second one is that you think you're the greatest musician ever, so you would be extremely egotistical and like awful.
You'd be like the worst person.
Yeah, you'd be. Not only can you not sing,
you'd
but
be like
you're
the
like
lead
an
singer
asshole.
of Trap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd say the first one then. Even though the passion wouldn't really be there.
At least then you just seem humble. Like, I mean, I'm alright. I'm an okay singer. I'm not the best. Yeah. Everybody's like, you're literally the best guy. Literally, these 5 Illuminati singers united to come to tell you that you are the greatest and lay down before you and bow down, and that's how good you are. And you're just like, man, I could carry a tune, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
And everybody's just be like, he's so humble.
Of course, I'm
so humble.
I'm definitely going with your guys' answers because money.
No, obviously.
Yes. So
I mean, you already are the second one.
Oh, I don't think I can sing though.
Oh, good. Thank God. I was worried.
I know I'm bad.
I've heard you try.
I know I'm bad.
And I'm just like, he thinks these people.
Alright. Jude's going to love this next segment. This is called Comments on Porn Videos.
Jude, this segment might be right up your alley.
Why do you think I would like this?
This is
we checked your internet browser. You take shit. You can't hide nothing from us.
This is where one of us, not going to say who, goes up and looks at porn videos and then finds funny comments on them. Don't point at me. Okay, so this video is called Black Babe Gets a Brutal Ass Fucking in a Suitcase.
What the fuck?
What? Wait, what?
Yes.
In?
Yes. Wait, no, hold on. Actually, the title's Black Babe Gets a Brutal Ass Fucking and Face Fucking in a Suitcase and Eats Ass. That's the actual title.
Oh my god.
So, here's the...
Wait, no. Time out.
Yes.
Porn videos.
What rabbit hole did you have to crawl into to discover this?
Interracial. White guy, black girl.
That's literally all you had to type in? And you found this?
Yeah.
After several digging, or?
A little bit.
This first page.
I don't remember. I've watched it twice now. Alright, okay. Here we go. First comment. Guy goes, nobody, ... Not a single soul, ... Guy in video. I'm gonna fuck this chick in a suitcase. Alright, second comment. Name a suitcase, question mark?
Like the brand.
Yeah. Okay.
That was actually pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
You do see a lot of those name
a
question
girl.
mark.
Name a girl,
Yeah.
question mark. Third comment. Put that pussy up and go. Alright, fourth comment. Very nice suitcase review. I shall consider a purchase of this brand.
That was pretty good.
Fifth comment. This is hilarious. White people think of the freakiest stuff. The next TSA agent who handles the suitcase like, what's that smell?
Why does it smell like it's been eating ass?
Oh shit. And that's been comments on porn. Oh man. Dude's like,
very interesting.
this is my favorite segment.
Oh.
This is what we call the Ghosted Files.
Do 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 do
Do do do do do do.
do 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 do.
Dun 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 dun.
It took me a whole minute to realize.
That was the X-Files theme song.
What the hell is Sean
I
doing?
was just looking at you like,
Like in my head, I'm just like, why did we choose the X-Files theme song? It's about aliens and fucking extraterrestrials. We should have went with something like Supernatural or
Anyway, the Ghosted Files.
Scooby-Doo. I don't know, anything that has to do with ghosts.
Today's
No,
file.
fucking X-Files.
Today's file is on Kay. I cannot remember her name.
Nana K?
No, not Nana Kay. fucking bitch. No, not Nana. Kay. That's it. Just letter K. Because I don't remember her name. But I remember on Snapchat her name's just Kay. So, let me tell you the story of Kay. Alright.
That's it. That's the whole story.
Okay, here we go. We never dated. This girl was from Kentucky. We started talking, really hit it off. I drove up there. It wasn't too far. It was like an hour and 15-minute drive to this place in Kentucky. Hung out in the car, a really good time. Turns out she's sort of a slut. Yeah. And usually I'll see a girl on the dating sites I go on, and like they'll be very beautiful. I get there, they're not very beautiful. This one's kind of like held up. She's legit. Like, oh damn, you really are what you posted you were. So that was definitely a good thing. And then it turned out she was a slut, and like she's like, yeah, the most I slept was like 40 dudes in a year. I'm like, oh, okay, you just shattered Sean's records of how many people you sleep with in a year. But All right. Yeah, she's telling me that her husband cheated on her. She found out. She went to Knoxville, fucked a dude, and fucked 2 more guys on the way back to Kentucky. Then fucked her husband when she got home. I'm like, yeah, that showed him, I guess. Yeah, and I don't know. She just became a hassle. She had 2 kids. She told me she didn't know who the dad was on either one of them. And then I was actually planning on coming up there again, fucking her the second time, because she's like, yeah, let's go, let's fuck. But she didn't want me at her house, and she wanted to do it in a hotel. I was like, why don't you wait till my day off? She wanted me to do it like on a Monday. I was like, wait, well, here's the thing. The hotels don't usually let you come in until like 1 or 2. All right, okay, that's cool. We could fuck for a little bit, but after a certain while, I have to go home and go to work the next day. So I would be paying for a hotel for like 6 hours maybe, because I had to get up at 3 in the morning to get to work.
Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't you get like a motel?
Yeah. Well, I mean, still, I was looking for cheapest stuff, and it was like
like $40.
Some like the ones I found up there where she lived was like $60. Was like the cheap stuff.
Oof.
That's like still fuck. You know, I mean, she's hot though, but it's not worth it. And you know, I would kind of lost.
You drive it up to Kentucky to get laid. That's not worth it.
I mean, I get good gas mileage, so you know.
It's still not worth it.
Still,
it's fucking 4-hour drive.
Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot what we were doing. I thought we were just talking.
But yeah, she was very attractive though. It just was too much of an inconvenience for me, and yeah, I had to let her go. I had to put her out in the field, tell her to look at the flowers, and I didn't kill her, please.
Look at the flowers, Kay. Look at the flowers.
My name's not Kay. Don't you remember my name? Look at the fucking flowers. All right, yeah, that's been the Ghosted Files. Dun, 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 dun.
The dedication.
It's time for our next segment, which is BJ's second favorite segment, the match game. Do 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 do. Actually, you're undefeated. I'm pretty sure, aren't you?
I believe so.
This is where I ask you guys a question. There's going to be a blank. You guys are going to try and guess what other people put in the blank, because I've already asked a group of people, and they've put what they thought would go in the blank. So you're going to try and guess what everybody picked. Whoever gets the most right will get a free automatic right question on the Captain Cool Quiz Show. Ready?
Okay.
All right, Jude. Baby Jude is our guest, so you get to pick. Do you want question A or B?
A.
A. Good. I like that. Okay. Here's your question. My girlfriend says I look like a dog. I thought she was kidding, but for Christmas she gave me a blank.
A collar. Or like a leash.
A leash or a collar? Which one you want to go with?
A leash.
A leash. Okay, nobody went with a leash.
Okay.
0.
I would have guessed bone.
People said bone.
Ew.
I had flea collar, a neutering, and a phone.
Phone?
Someone went with like neutering.
What the fuck?
Did one of them say phone?
One of them said phone.
That makes no fucking sense.
No.
Who the fuck did you ask?
Alright, BJ, you gotta get one.
Simpleton.
You gotta get one to win. Here's yours. Adam said to Eve, "Man, I'm mad at the laundromat. They blanked my fig leaf." Let me say it again.
They bleached my fig leaf?
Let me read it again to you.
Yeah.
Adam said to Eve, "Man, I'm mad at that laundromat. They blanked my fig leaf."
Washed my fig leaf?
Is that where you're going with?
Yeah.
That's really bad. No. None. 0.
I don't really, what the fuck even is that? That was
A fig leaf?
I don't know what a fig leaf is. I'm saying that. What did people guess?
Shrunk. Someone said shit on. And one person said, "How about them apples?"
I'm starting to think that this game is Rigged.
No, I mean Shrunk was a good one.
Sorry, I meant retarded.
Shrunk was a good one.
Oh yeah, Shrunk was a good one. Actually, that was
because it's a fig leaf. It's already yeah. Okay. So far.
Okay.
Yeah. So neither one of you will get a
Shrunk
advantage.
my fig leaf because it was what would cover his genitalia.
Yep.
I was confused as hell about that. At first, what's going on here?
All right. Let's get back to it. No one's going to have an advantage on this, so it's going to be fair game on the Camp Cool Quiz Show. Do 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 do. Camp Cool Quiz Show. All right, Jude. This is how the game works. Okay. I'm going to ask each of you 6 trivia questions. The first one of you to say, "Aye, Captain," gets to answer the question, and whoever gets the most right wins a prize.
Okay.
All right. Everybody ready?
Aye, Captain.
All right. All right, VJ, first. You're up first since you just went. What's your answer? I'm just fucking.
The broski boot.
Okay. Question number 1. What was almost the title of Star Wars Episode 6?
Aye, Captain.
What's that?
Revenge of the Jedi?
Correct. It was almost named Revenge of the Jedi. Question number 2. Cliff Clavin from Cheers was in which Star Wars movie?
Aye, Captain.
What's that?
Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back.
Correct. Question number 3. Adam Driver turned down a role for which classic villain to play Kylo Ren?
That is interesting one. Which classic villain?
Well, I don't know if classic's a good word to use, but which famous villain did he turn down the role to play so he could play Kylo Ren? This is Adam Driver. You know what? Star Wars.
I don't know anything about Star Wars.
Uh-oh. Jude, you better just say something.
Darth Vader.
Sorry, you say aye, Captain.
Aye, Captain.
Going Darth Vader?
Darth Vader.
Wrong.
Aye, Captain.
What you going with?
I'm gonna go with Eggman.
From Sonic?
Yeah.
Wrong.
I assume that's wrong. Yep. I can't think of any movie that would have came out around that time.
It's around The Force Awakens?
Yeah. Let's see.
You're going to be like, oh, when you hear the right answer.
Aye, Captain.
What you going with?
Lex Luthor.
Correct. Damn, I can't believe you got that. Could you imagine how good he would be as Lex Luthor?
1,000 times better than the person they went with.
Jesse Eisenberg?
Eisenberg was not a good Lex Luthor.
Oh my gosh, he is good at anything. He could play like Mr. Rogers and just.
Talking about Jesse Eisenberg?
No, Adam Driver.
Okay.
He is
I was about to say,
phenomenal.
He is a good actor. I'm always surprised with his performances. I loved him in Black Klansman.
I haven't seen it.
I thought you owned it.
I own it. I haven't seen it. I saw him in Marriage Story.
Twice.
Marriage Story.
I haven't watched that one yet. That's on Netflix.
Yeah, that's right.
I haven't watched it.
It's long, but it's good. I mean, it's boring, kinda, but it's still good.
I even loved his character in that really shitty movie we watched.
Oh God, The Dead Don't Die.
Yeah, I liked him in that movie.
I mean, I
hated that movie.
Good in the movie, but his movie was horrible.
That movie was so bad. I was talking to somebody at work the other day, and they said that movie was good, and I said,
"Who said this?"
Idiot. It was who was it?
Was it the guy who wrote it, and he happens to work with you?
No, it was it was my friend Chris. He was like, that was a good movie. He's like, it's one of those movies that it's so bad that it's good. And I said, no, actually, it's one of those movies that it's so bad that it reached a point where it could have been good. It was like, no, fuck it, we're really going for bad on this one, and it went all the way bad.
All right, ready, Jude?
Mm-hmm.
Question number 3. Actually, question number 4, sorry. Question number 4. How many of Yoda's species has been seen in canon Star Wars?
Aye, Captain.
BJ?
3.
Correct.
I just wanted to give baby Jude a chance. She don't know nothing about Star Wars, so I feel bad.
I know nothing.
It was Baby Yoda, and Yargle. Yargle?
That was just like Yodla or something, or it's a female.
Yodel.
Yeah, female Yodel. Yoda.
Ugh.
Yeah, we get it.
You know,
Yeah.
it was a Phantom Menace. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Question number 5. What gambling device did Watto use in Phantom Menace?
Dice. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't.
Yes.
The dice.
What are the dice called?
Shit.
They have a specific name.
I'm remembering the scenes. You can't make a wager. Blah 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 blah. I don't remember what they're called.
Called a chance cube.
Oh yeah. Fucking idiot. I feel like a dumbass now.
Alright, final question. What new droid friends BB-8 in episode 9?
Well, 2 things.
Yes.
Spoilers.
Have you not seen it?
I haven't seen it.
It's not a big spoiler. It's just like a new little...
Well, then a droid does it. I couldn't
Okay,
tell you
well,
which one, though. I hadn't seen it.
I take it Jude hasn't seen it either.
I actually planned on watching it when I saw you bought it because I didn't go to theaters to see it.
Dio.
Cool.
So, you win the show, and you get... Here's your price. Ready? You get one movie, $9.99 and down, on Vudu.
Oh, come on. 15 and down.
No.
Okay.
$10 movie.
Alright.
So just
Sweet.
let me know when you got your pick, and I will make sure we attain this movie.
I was hoping you would have said 15 and down because I was going to buy that underwater movie on Vudu in a few days anyways.
You could wait for it to go down, and we'll wait for it.
Fucking chance. It's just coming out. Like... It just left theaters.
What's it called?
Underwater.
I never heard
It's
of
a
it.
horror movie. It's about... it's got Kristen Dunst, or no, Stewart. The bad one. They're both bad, actually. Well...
The talking about Twilight?
Yeah, Twilight.
Okay.
Stewart.
Yeah,
Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
But it looks good. It's about this crew of people working at the bottom of the ocean, and an earthquake happens, and they unearth something underneath the ocean. Kind of like the same plot to the Meg, only they unearth a creepy demonic monster that's like hunting them all down underneath the water.
Okay.
Versus, super mega shark.
Okay.
But the Meg was also a good movie. But you know how I am about
Sharks.
shark movies, and
Yeah. We should have a shark movie episode.
Shit, we should.
That'd be cool.
That Open Water 3 movie we just watched was really good.
I haven't seen it. Actually, we should probably start with Open Water 1, and then we do all 3 Open Waters.
It was just on there for free. That's the reason
Yeah.
we watched it, because it was a shark movie. She loves sharks movies. We watch them all the time.
Yeah.
If we do, though, I want to start with 47 meters and 47 meters Uncaged, because honestly, I think those are like my 2 favorite. We could do like a tournament for those.
That'd be cool. Of course,
Shark movie tournament.
Gotta have Jaws in there, and
Maybe.
should we do it just sharks, or maybe like all sea creature monsters?
Yeah, maybe just sharks. Because sea creature monsters gets weird. Plus, I don't know if we should count Sharknado.
They're sharks.
Yeah, they are sharks. But like, the element of suspense is not as hardcore in that, because it's like a tornado of fucking sharks flying at people and eating them, versus, the fucking, like, the suspense of a shark being in the water with the shark and looking under the water and it's coming up at you and you're like, oh fuck!
Yeah. That
shit scares me. I guess we could do water. I don't know, because Crawl was really good. We could add that.
It's like that's why I catch my favorite.
Because she yells at the birds.
Yeah. It sounds like a fucking squirrel. It sounds like a squirrel in a cat costume.
She's chirping at the birds.
I love your reaction, Sean. That was the best.
Would you?
When my cats do that, I feel like I'm gonna
Make the same fucking sound?
Yeah. It's called, like, chittering. They like chirp. They're like
they trick birds into coming close to them so they can kill them.
Mm-hmm. They think that they're birds. They're like,
this has just changed my world. I know I'm doing it on YouTube later. I'm just gonna look this up.
It's funny.
Cat bamboozling birds on YouTube. It's now time for the Wheel of Topics.
Oh, thank God! Finally, I thought we were never going to get there.
Yes, Jude, you're new to the show. I picked 6 topics, and we're going to talk about them. But VJ gets to pick the topic because he's spoiled.
I'm spoiled.
So here are the topics. We got the Dark Cloud series, Kano versus Craven. How would you become a Chap Hop star? Spider-Man versus 1,000 VJs. Book a fantasy rap concert. You got 3 performers. Favorite zombie game?
Let's go with the what pops performer?
Oh, how would you become a Chap Hop star?
What is that?
what is a chap hop?
Chap Hop is a gentleman rhymer, like a British, very fancy style rapper.
How would I do it?
How would you become a Chap Hop star?
I wouldn't.
Oh,
That just does not seem like the career choice for me.
I was just making noises.
Yeah, there we go. I am not.
You don't want to be like a gentleman rhymer?
No, if I was going to be a rapper, I'd be a rapper, but I don't see the point in being a fancy gentleman rhymer. This job is so boring. I don't know what to rhyme with boring.
Okay, Jude, what would you do?
Well, first I'd time travel
Uh-huh.
to a place where people would like chap hop rappers.
Oh. What year is that?
You're going to be traveling for a while.
I don't know, I'm trying to think of
The year
A
is
place-
6733.
a time that would be really, really, really famous in.
The year is 6733. Not a single soul has survived without the joyous sound of chap hop. All other musical forms of entertainment have been tapped and mined for all their gold. The last unknown and cool kind of hipster thing to do is listen to British guys
Where are you going with this?
be gentlemen and do the rapping stuff.
Okay, thank you. Well,
Well, you asked my process. That would be step 1.
I think that was a good step. But I mean, if I was going to build a time traveling machine, I don't think I'd do it to become a Chap Hop star, but I think I would hey, I could sell this.
So step 1 makes basically the entire situation impossible.
Alright, next topic.
It's impossible to begin with.
We got Dark Cloud series, Kano versus Craven.
Now, is there an actual Champ Pop star? Is there one?
Yeah, there's at least 2. Two that I know of.
Wow. That makes sense now. Alright.
Anyway,
Sure.
Dark Cloud series, Kano versus Craven, Spider-Man versus 1,000 VJs, book a fantasy rap concert with 3 performers, favorite zombie video game.
Let's go with Spider-Man versus how many?
1,000 VJs.
1,000 VJs.
Yeah. First off, I think half of them would get distracted somewhere else. So
A
you're
lot of
about,
them would get into fights with each other.
so he's only taking on about 200 VJs.
I think Spider-Man still got it.
I think so.
Yeah. I mean, we're not martial artistically challenged. I mean, wait, no. We don't know martial arts. That's what I was trying to get at. Don't know what the fuck I just said. And also, distractions. Fucking.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure half of them are late.
Half of them are at Taco Bell.
Half of them didn't show up on time. Yeah, so that's, like when it comes down to it, he'd probably be fighting them one at a time, looking at his watch. The next one shows up, knocks him out. You know, he's just literally like, we walk in a room, he webs us to the wall. We walk in a room, he webs us to the wall.
I imagine there's about, we'll say, a good 30 VJs. I imagine they dog huddle or dog
pile
them. They're like, all right, here's the plan, and then they like just all charge and like, Rah! They charge at him at once and try to like pin them down, beat them that way.
I think if we got him down like that, we'd just start taking bites out of him.
Oh my god!
Quickest way to dispose of him. I mean, like, he's losing actual chunks of flesh. We'd probably get some sort of radioactive poisoning.
Yeah,
or maybe we get his powers. I don't know. Point is, it'd probably be the best way to make sure he died.
Okay.
But I memean, shit, it's Spider-Man, so I don't really see us getting him down on the ground. Like,
Jude, what do you think?
Yes.
Two.
Do you have faith in me, Jude?
I think you could do it, maybe.
Sweet.
It depends on which Spider-Man we're talking about.
If it's Tobey Maguire, I say you got it with 2. But if it's like Tom, Holland?
Yeah, the child. Oh, the child.
Tom Holland. I think it was Tom Holland. Maybe
He plays 16-year-old Peter Parker.
As long as he doesn't have the Iron Spider suit.
I think he'd do pretty good.
Also, what about the other one?
Garfield?
Garfield, yeah. Andrew Garfield?
No.
You think I would lose?
No.
Oh, you don't see him living?
No.
You're saying no.
I say he'd lose.
Thank you.
But I think Tom Holland would get you.
I was just like, I'm getting more confused, Sean. Damn it. What if it was the 90s Spider-Man?
The cartoon?
Yeah.
No, he's kind of... He ain't... Nah.
You think he'd lose?
Yeah.
I think he could beat up both the other 2 Spider-Men we mentioned so far. When he fights Kingpin. Oh, what about the video game Spider-Man? I definitely don't think I can take him.
No. You talking about the PS4 one?
The one I play every now and then?
No.
I definitely fucking lose to that dude.
What about the Korean one that has like that weird outfit?
I think I could kill him.
You think you kill him? I think you can too.
I think I could take that.
Okay. Next up, we got Dark Cloud series Kano vs. Craven. We got book a fantasy rap concert, 3 performers. Favorite zombie video game.
Favorite zombie video game.
What's everybody's favorite zombie game?
I bet I can guess yours. Dead Rising.
Yes.
2.
Dead Rising 2. Yeah.
Sweet. Because you played that one more than any of the other ones.
Uh-huh.
Mine is Resident Evil.
Which one?
Fucking 2.
Fucking 2.
But also I really like 4.
I like watching VJ play 4. I don't like playing 4.
Oh god, I've beat that game like a million times. It's so fun.
I don't think I liked them after 4. I mean, I don't think I liked 4 that much. Wait.
4
I didn't like them after 5. That's what I'm going to say. 4 is my favorite Resident Evil game. But my favorite zombie game, honestly, might be Left 4 Dead.
What the fuck?
I hate to be that guy, but
yeah, I hate to hear that.
Except for the parts where it's like obviously infected, like the fucking tanks and the hunters and all that shit. Like running around killing zombies, that game has it on pat. You know what I mean?
Oof. Okay. I remember playing it a little bit with you.
It's more the intensity to it than anything. Like Resident Evil has its intense moments. Dead Rising has its intense moments. But when I compare it to like the real life situation, I feel like Left 4 Dead has it better on pat because like it's that first person point of view of you running around with weapons and guns trying to literally survive a zombie apocalypse with like 4 other people versus you playing over the shoulder as a third person character killing zombies in a cartoonish way. It's more of the intensity that is involved with it that makes me like it more.
Okay. I just want to give a shout out to Stubbs the Zombie. I really like that game. but it's definitely not like a top 10 of best games. But I think it never gets praise. Okay, so Dark Cloud series, Craven versus Kano, book a fantasy rap concert, 3 performers.
Fantasy rap concert.
All right. Well, if you guys go to a fantasy rap concert, you get to pick 3 of any performers. Who are you gonna go see?
I've never actually, to be honest, wanted to go see a live hip hop performance.
I don't think I would go either.
Just doesn't seem.
If they happen to be at a festival or something, I would definitely walk the 20 feet to their stage to see them.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not like I wouldn't. I just don't see myself going out of my way, you know? Not that there's anything wrong with hip hop, I just don't.
I would want to see Bones.
Bones?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else?
I feel like I would be more interested in seeing the crowd for these people.
Yeah, because if you think about it, it's one person standing up on stage going, "Hey, yo, what's up? This is that and that. This is," well, somebody's dropping, like, maybe DJ form or, you know, some backup dancers. But really, like, when I go see Battle, it's like, or when I go see any other form, it's kind of more like the timing and the unison and how well they play together.
Now,
the stage presence.
I've seen MC Hammer in concert. Does that count as a rapper?
I mean, yeah, he's MC.
Okay, so that was okay. I didn't hate it.
I'm not saying I would hate it. I'm sure I would go, like Jude said, if I was at a festival, this 20-foot walk.
Okay, hypothetically, if they perform in their living room, you don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I got no choice to watch it now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, what 3 rappers are you wanting to see in your living room?
Oh my god.
I mean, can't I just, like, chill and hang out with them? Do I gotta?
Yes, you gotta.
Okay, fine. This is gonna be a lot more awkward, but I guess I do so.
Yeah, you're like, hold on. You guys want a beer? I'm gonna go to
Maybe like we can smoke some weed together. That'd be way cooler than. I mean, I guess it'd be alright. I don't know. I'm weird. Rap's alright. I just never really wanted to go to a performance of it.
Okay.
So okay, I guess then I would maybe like want to see Young Dolph.
That's your top. That'd be your top 3.
I'm just naming off the 3 that I would want to see.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Yeah, Young Dolph, J. Cole, and Russ.
Yeah.
They don't all. Like none of their musical styles are really the same. But I think like this way I get a good variety of different types of hip hop. I get to see what it would be like for all of them, like to go to each of these kind of shows, and then, you know, I could, if I did like it, then, you know, I would go catch them more often.
Okay.
It'd be cool if like every rapper just toured with some metal bands. That way, I would be like forced to go. It's like, oh man, the Casey Strain's gonna play a show with After the Burial, and you know the of course the holographic Tupac, but I mean, let's go.
Alright, Jude, we got Bones from you. You need 2 more.
Probably Suicide Boys. I don't think I've ever seen a picture of them. I wonder what they look like. No.
Oh.
And then, hell, I don't know. Korea?
I'll say Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
Now, when it comes to rap, how far away from that can we drift? Can we drift towards like more hip hop, like electronic hip hop?
Sure.
I want to see Joe.
And hold on, before you say anything, Chap Hop's on the table. Now go ahead.
I would want to see Joji.
Joji? Is that dog?
No, it's Koji.
George. What's his name? Joji.
Joji George.
Oh God. Never mind.
I bet there's some fans out there like, God damn it, this guy's an idiot.
Only like 3 or 4 million people.
Oh. Well, if you're a fan of Joji George, just comment comment on the YouTube video, just saying, explain to me who he is, so I'll understand. All right.
His name is Choji.
Choji.
That show we were watching. You were trying to freak out. You're freaking out about the dude's name. That's not even a name.
Okay, so here's my 3. Big Punisher, my favorite rapper. He's a Puerto Rican dude, really good. Dead. He's dead.
Yeah. Wow.
So
Already impossible.
Fantasy is fantasy, so I mean he could come back for this.
I didn't think about doing dead rappers.
I think for the second one, I gotta go with the old school Hendo the Kid, who good friend of the podcast. He did the theme song for episode 30 and I think 32. And my last one. Now, Jude picked the. Now, Suicide Boys. How many people is that?
I think it's like 2 or 3.
Okay, well, if we were gonna pick groups, I'll probably pick Outkast. That'd be so exciting to see my living room, just like all that excitement. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. That'd be cool.
I don't know why, but I just imagine a skit where they pop up in your living room after you make that wish,
Yeah.
and then Andre 3000 standing there, he's like, "What, player?" And like, Big Boy's like, "Oh God damn it, not this shit again! Every time, one of you motherfuckers makes a wish that Outkast would perform for them live in front of you, blah blah blah." And then he's standing there, he's all pissed off, and you're like, "Well," and Andre 3000's like, "It's in the contract. We gotta do it. Come on, you know you won. I fucking hate this nigga. I fucking hate you."
Alright. And Kano versus Craven. Who's gonna win a death fight?
I think Craven.
Think Craven's got this?
Yeah. He beat Spider-Man. I don't think Kano could do that. I really don't think Kano could do that. I don't think 1,000 Me's could do that. So
Well,
definitely don't think.
did he beat him like hand to hand, or did he like outsmart him, or did he?
Well, I don't think Kano could do either of those two things, but a little bit of both.
Both.
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Good strategy. Beat Spider-Man's ass. Remember the comic where Spider-Man's running around town saving people, takes off the mask, it's actually Kraven the Hunter, because he literally assumed the identity of Spider-Man for a little minute.
Okay. Do you know who either of those two are?
Nope.
Alright, we're gonna exclude Jude from this one. I'd say, I don't know, Kano's so brutal though. But
Kano's brutal, but Kraven the Hunter's brutal too. He's a bad guy as well.
yeah. Okay.
Takes down big game, and then he decides he's gonna hunt the biggest game of all, Spider-Man.
Why didn't he just go after Hulk? Wouldn't he be the biggest game of them all?
Well, I don't think he knew about Hulk at the time.
I imagine he looked at Hulk, he goes, Spider-Man. Let's see what I'm after. Okay.
Damn.
It is now time for movie reviews.
At least he knows his place.
Movie reviews. This is where we review movies. Okay, so first up, we just watched this movie like 5 seconds ago.
Spider-Man.
Is VJ just made us watch it?
I didn't know we were doing it for this episode. But okay.
Yeah, this is the only episode it fit on.
The Invitation.
The Invitation, yes. We just watched it. What did everybody think?
I liked it.
I'm gonna start out the way I always start out. 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
8 out of 10. I love the acting in it, most of all. The bald dude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The guy who...
I meant to get their names before we started recording.
He plays Twisty Clown in American Horror Story.
Yay!
Yeah.
He
He was the second member of the franchise of McDonald's and the founder.
He was one of the brothers.
Or no, yeah, he was the actual owner of the original restaurant, and they tried the franchise. Yeah,
brothers of that, and he was in it, and then the guy from Upgrade was in it.
I think his name's Aaron Green.
Aaron Green.
I think
he's a good actor.
I like seeing him in a lot of things.
I think I'm the only one who didn't like this movie.
Oh yeah, but I think I know why.
Why?
Just you suck at life.
I suck at life. Okay, so that's.
Sean has unique taste, and he thinks it's good taste. No, I'm just kidding.
Here, I think it could have been done better.
I think it could have been done better too, but I liked what I saw.
Like, I feel like there was just all this. Is he just over exaggerating, or they're really crazy? And then at the end, just God. See,
well, it was also like the same at the same time. Is he losing his mind? He's dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yeah,
and he doesn't even know to believe himself, especially,
Yeah, and for a hot second there, you think he's gonna actually like listen to it and like go into it and like become part of them. Or he watches that video and he looks really emotionally touched for a moment, but he's actually just horrified.
We're gonna spoil the shit out of this movie. There's no way I can't go without spoiling. Okay.
Oh yeah, we usually go into detail on the movies.
It's a review.
Yeah.
Yeah, spoiler review. I don't do reviews on movies if they're in theaters, but so this one's out on Netflix.
This one's been out for years.
Fair game.
A couple years old, 2016 maybe.
Yeah, fair game. So here we go. Spoiler review now. So there's a scene where they're all about to drink the Kool-Aid wine, poisoned. If I was writing this movie, I would have had him be the only one not drink it, and then the others try to kill him, and then he has to kill them all. Because it's more about him versus them, and I feel like everybody was like, "You're crazy, stop being crazy."
I feel like you missed the whole point of that.
But, and then he had to kill them all. I think that would have been a cooler.
I mean, it wasn't him versus all of them, though. It was him versus, like, 4 people. The only 4 people who had accepted the invitation were the old bald man.
Yeah, okay, I got that part. But everybody else was like, you're over-exaggerating. Even the people, they end up going...
So you just let people die because they told you were wrong?
Well, like, just have them not figure out until they start dying. Like, some reason he doesn't chug it right away. He's sitting there thinking, like, he did 80% of the movie, just stare off in the distance. And then he looks around and goes, "Oh fuck, my friends are done." And then like he goes, "Better not drink this." And then the only 4 people alive are the 4 evil ones. And he's like, "Probably should run." And then he kills them. That's how I think I would have changed it the last second.
I've seen a lot of Netflix original horror movies made by like just random ass people that don't really have a budget, and then Netflix just signed them like, "Yeah, sure, make a movie." And some of them are really, really terrible. And then some of them are really, really good. And I think this one was a really good one.
I don't know if this was a Netflix movie.
Really?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I'm pretty sure it's just a regular movie.
Really?
Yeah, it was like XYZ Studios or Entertainment or something like that.
Zimmer or Zipper.
I saw the symbol on it. Yikes.
But that's how I would have changed the ending. I think that would have been better for me. Because then it's just like, oh, everybody's going to die, like, boom, 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 boom.
I feel like he hates every movie that Aaron Green's in. He's like, this is how I would have changed it. Because Upgrade, you were like, no, they did it wrong too. This is how I would have done it.
He can't book a movie that has a good ending.
I mean,
it wasn't a bad ending.
I don't know if it's his fault.
It was better than Upgrade. But
better ending or better movie?
Better ending.
Yeah.
My bad.
Upgrade was a better movie.
Great. If you just took that ending out, it would have been a much better movie than this. Because, the concept of Upgrade was fucking really cool. And, I was really enjoying it for most of the movie, too. And I kind of called a lot of it. Like, at the very end, I was like...
That's literally the only part you actually called out loud. But I also called that, too, when I watched it. I was like, I bet, yeah. And then he turns around.
And then there's like a lot of stupid coincidences. Like, I think it would have just been cooler if they found dude's body instead of him like I got called into work.
See, but that was the thing. Is like they wanted you to think he was going to find his body, especially every time he went to go snoop off in another room.
Yeah.
They wanted you to think that he was going to find his body. That was the whole point.
I just feel like
because every other movie would have had you find the body somewhere, and then you'd been like, "Oh, hair's raised. Now you know what the fuck's going on." But then it left the suspense to build a little bit longer when he showed up and wasn't dead.
And he was the only one who thought that shit was the shit they were doing was weird.
He's the only one who wasn't drinking.
Well, no, he drank a lot.
No, he drank some water a few times, and then like he probably started drinking at some point, but he wasn't drinking like they were drinking. They were like what couple. They were slammed because remember he even made a reference to it. Dude bricks out a super expensive ass bottle of wine and everybody's willing to suck his dick, basically.
Yeah.
You know, like everybody just willing to act like, or everybody's being overly polite. He kept making references like, why is everybody being so polite?
Yeah.
Dude bought a fucking 100 bottle, not more than 100 bottle, but you get the point. Like,
the fundamental core of like horror movies and horror suspense movies is that, like, with each bad event that happens, it can only get worse from then on. Otherwise, it kind of just jerks you around too much. And this movie did really well with that. It was really, with every bad thing that happened, you still had a feeling that something really bad was happening, and that something really bad was still going to happen, even if they tried to clear it up a little bit. Like with Chewie coming back, we were like, well, is he, like, possessed? Is he,
That's what I thought.
Exactly.
For a minute, I thought they were vampires.
yeah, that's the thing that made me like it the most was that they were, at the end, they were just regular, and he even says that they're just regular ass fucking people.
Yeah,
we're gonna kick their asses. We're gonna go fucking kill them, basically.
Yeah,
we're gonna do what it takes to survive.
There's a point where like he was looking at something and you saw his ex-wife come in, and you see her teeth, and she had like really sharp fucking teeth. I'm like, oh, she's a vampire. She just got a fucked up grill, but also, he did not talk to his beautiful black girlfriend at all this movie. He's talking to every other bitch.
Every time he tried to talk to her, she wouldn't listen to him.
Really?
Well, I couldn't quite tell if that scene was supposed to be him in his own head crying out to her because he's dealing with his post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yeah.
Or if he was actually crying out to her and she wasn't listening to him. Because his eyes were, like, in the scene, he was shouting it seemed like he was shouting to get her attention, but every other time it would show him, he's like staring at her hardcore, and his like eyes are watering, like he's fighting back tears, trying not to cry, and like explode and freak out. And then the very next scene, he's like outside. I'm like, so what? Like he didn't blow up like you thought he did. Like he just went outside and tried to cool off. What the fuck's going on here? You know?
Do you think it would have been a cooler movie if he smoked?
Smoked what?
Cigarettes.
Anything? Like cigarettes?
I think it looks cooler.
I mean, I guess I don't know.
Okay, just a weird thought. Okay, anyway,
I do think there's a moment where you point out, you called him out, and you were like, "Why does he do all this? He's so stupid." This this is other reality Sean, and I hate his choices.
Well, yeah.
And I was thinking to myself, I was like, he's like being an actual detective and looking around and trying to figure this shit out. Other Sean's are just like, nope, I'm gonna fucking leave.
Yeah, playing it safe. But like, let me give you an example. Okay, like where I thought he did a stupid mistake. He called everybody out like, this is bullshit. Blah blah blah. God left me a message. He ain't here. You did something to him. Where the fuck is he? What I would have done, because when I make arguments, I try to act like I'm in the courtroom at all times. I would have played the message. I'm like, where the fuck he at? Where the fuck he at? Because he's like, oh, I'm here. I'm early. I'm about to go in the house right now. So if I'm not there, he didn't say this part, but basically, if I'm not there, probably did. So he didn't say that, but this is what it feels. Basically,
yeah.
So I would have been like, hey guys, check this out. Click. And then they wouldn't have thought he was as crazy. They'd be like, he's got some solid evidence.
Then when the doorbell rang, that fucked it all to hell.
But still had the evidence. He sent the message.
Yeah, but it really didn't matter. Was the whole point.
They'd be like, hey, and then maybe he still could have got more people on
the point was that his grounds for freaking out were not even there. That was why he thought he was losing his fucking mind, because he was like, oh my god, I just tried to convince everybody that you guys are total douchebags and might have killed our friend and we all need to leave and freak out. My thing is Claire. She left.
What the fuck ever happened?
But did she die?
Yeah.
I'm assuming she's dead.
I'm assuming she's dead too, because here's the thing. Just before the camera scrolls up, it shows him get out of the car to talk to her, and he gets her attention. And then another car drives up or drives past real quick, you know.
And then Doofus, who's banging his ex, shows up and makes him look away.
Yeah, and then dude comes back inside, and he says something to the guy about Claire, and says she left, or he wanted her to know everything's safe before she left, and like made it sound like she actually left. And dude goes, "Oh," and like it's like they shared a knowing glance without it being extremely fucking obvious on camera that they're sharing a knowing glance. You know,
Yeah.
it was like, oh, he fucking killed her, and there's one down. Is what it felt like. So did she live? Did she die? Feels like that one's up in the air.
I feel like she's dead.
I feel like she's dead too. But that's just because we're pessimists.
Trying to think of other. Oh yeah, so he did kind of remind me of me a bit. He had long hair, beard. He was with this
Black girl.
I was like, that might be Sean in another universe. So a lot of this, I was like,
we don't say that no more, VJ.
Yeah. Future Sean, you know what to do.
Sneakers.
Damn it.
Sneakers.
Okay, so
it's gonna be in there. It's gonna make it.
So I was like, okay, this is me. So I'm rooting for him because I'm thinking this is Sean, and then he was like, I'm doing dumb things. I'm like, no. Sean don't need to be doing this. Sean need to be running. And I don't know. I think that's one reason I couldn't get into it as much, because I wouldn't be doing those things.
I thought it was funny too, because it was like, I was like, yeah, Sean's clear. He left and still got killed.
No,
and then
I wouldn't have stopped.
I'm the one who's like still in this, knowing what's going on. Like, fuck, I gotta figure out how the fuck I'm gonna get in here.
I know shit's going on, but free alcohol. So like, I want to like just test this shit out.
Just enjoy this a little bit longer.
All right, Jude, where are you gonna rank this movie?
I give it a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10, and you gave it a what?
8 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10.
Shout out bitch out of 10.
No. All right, so next up. Now I haven't seen the whole series, so no, spoilers. I've only gotten so far, and this is Supernatural season 5. The boys are back, and as dramatic as ever. I don't know. I think this is a pretty good season. I really like the one where there's like a bunch of wax figures. It has Paris Hilton in it because she was in House of Wax with Dude.
Yeah,
they even made a reference to it that they were.
Season 5 of Supernatural was the first season I ever watched.
Was it
really?
Yeah, it was the most recent season when I first watched it.
When did you? Oh, okay. I thought you meant like recently. You just recently watched it for some reason. I was like, how did that happen?
So everything I remember of Supernatural is season 5.
Though this is convenient.
Yeah, this is weirdly convenient. I remember the Paris Hilton wax figure episode.
Yeah, and that one, and Dean was like, I never seen House of Wax, and I thought it was kind of cool.
I like when they chop off her head.
Yeah.
Left a remarkable moment in my memory.
You know, how weird is it that the actual remake of House of Wax was like almost nothing like the original?
So, I thought it was a pretty good season. However, I didn't like the ending of the season. I mean, it was almost perfect. Like, Dean left. He went to go be with that girl he was talking to on and off.
Yeah.
He went to be with her and her family. He goes, maybe I'll try this out. And at the
I'm
end,
gonna be a family man.
And at the end, Sam's out there. He's like, I'm about to fuck it up. I'm just like, no, just let him have it. Let him have it. Just let him have it. And I don't know. I think if they would just left it with him with that girl, and just ended the show right there, I think I could have been happy.
He has so much torture to come.
7 out of 10.
Poor Dean.
14.
I said poor Dean.
Oh.
Poor Dean.
That's exactly what I gave it to. It's pretty.
7 out of 10.
It is pretty good. It's pretty solid.
For all the seasons of Supernatural, that's a good one.
What are you ranking it?
I give it a 7 out of 10.
Heck yeah. Triple sevens. 7 out of 10 for everybody. Now we're going to talk about the final season of Preacher. Preacher season 4.
Also got notes for that.
Well, I mean, you watched that
You
one.
know what? My phone charger's like right there.
You watched that one more recently, didn't you?
Yeah. I still remember most of my notes.
Yeah. I took pretty good notes on Preacher. I think it's kind of nice. It's like one of the few times we actually got to complete a whole series.
Yeah, it actually has an ending.
Yeah,
I
like,
just didn't like the ending.
Like we got to complete Game of Thrones on here.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about each
No,
individual series
yeah.
having like a completion, but not like a good ending.
Well, I meant like us actually finishing a show on the show.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So that was kind of nice. We finally get one show knocked off here. Glad to finally get Cassidy's backstory.
Yes. Okay, that's actually one of my notes. I was going to mention how you finally get the backstory for one of the coolest characters in the entire series, top 3, and they sped through it like that.
Yeah.
It was done.
You
didn't get to see any other of how long, like how he got from there to the U.S., except for, he starts the movie by falling out of that plane, but, the show.
Yeah.
But, point it's like a Wolverine moment, is what I was expecting. Him going off the war, him living through the centuries, him seeing this and that, and, making it to be 100 and whatever years old that he is by the end of the show.
I feel like the show was rushed in some places.
Yeah.
And was slow in others. And I feel like this is one of the rushed ones because he was one of my favorite characters. Like, we spent a whole fucking season on Jesse's backstory.
Jesse and his girlfriend.
Yeah.
It was kind of intertwined.
Yeah. I'm like, why can't we just spend, like, I don't know, an episode just on...
Yeah, and they even had a whole episode to Jesse's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Whose name is just escaping the fuck out of
Oh,
me. Tulip. Tulip O'Hare.
Which I still don't like. I
didn't like... I actually liked her less by the end of the series.
I just don't like her. I don't know. Sometimes the show just don't take itself seriously, and everything's just a joke. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's just a nitpick. One of my least favorite things about this season was one of my favorite characters. Kind of like they changed his character a little bit. Assface shot Jesse and kind of like turned on him, which I thought was. I mean, it makes sense if he was like us, but to me, he was supposed to be like the pure character. I thought, his character was kind of like pure.
I think that was it, though. Like, he was pure, he just was also misguided.
Yeah.
Like, he thought he was doing the right thing.
Yeah, but he's like, I do not forgive you, Jesse. Or something like that. And I was like, to me, he should have been the pure one. But I guess Humperdupe was the pure one.
At the beginning of the season, Cassie just kept getting those foreskin removals, over and over again. That shit was and I was like, I hope he gets the most ultimate revenge ever. Then he shoves the shotgun up that dude's ass, and pushes him, and he falls back on the shotgun and blows his brains out.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I was like, yep, that's the best. That's about the most brutal revenge you could get right there.
Yeah.
He felt that shotgun blast all the way up through his body. I don't know what. That's what I was thinking in my head. It's like, why did it only blow his brains out? it's a shotgun blast, and it's inside of him. You know, the bullets travel out in multiple directions, so it should have sprayed out of like all of his body, but only his head popped off.
What'd you think of poor, what's his name, Hermstar or Hairstar?
Hairstar. I mean, I was a lot happier for him by the end of the series because he finally had his good looks back, but he went through all kinds of shit, and I was like, man.
Well, he was a horrible human being, though. Like,
yeah, but no, what I mean is like
he killed that black dude just because he was a vampire.
Here's the thing: he's like living his whole life to serve God.
Yeah.
And God's just like, if you get me what I want, you'll get what you want from me. And he finally delivers it to him.
Uh-huh.
But the thing that was fucked up about it is he's like, you know why you don't know where it is? And Ashtar's like, no. And he's like, because you haven't asked. And then he's just like it's this big reveal, you know, and he asks him and he finds it and delivers it to him and everything, right? But I'm sitting here like, no. I would be the complete opposite. I would not be happy to get this shit for you. I would like give up right then and there. It's bullshit. Like you are at this point you're abusing me.
Yeah.
And you're getting a kick out of it, and then but like, you know, his devotion and his belief. And then even in the end he's like, no, we're not gonna die. We have plans, you know, to not kill her, which also took threw a fruit loop out there for me because I was confused as hell at that point. I was like, if your plans weren't to die and go to heaven and be with God forever, and that's like that's what you were so devoted to, then what were you devoted to? Like,
well, yeah, he had somebody had something. I don't know. Somebody had something where they wouldn't die, but then they either got fired or killed. He goes, "Oh shit, hey, we gotta stop it," you know.
Yeah.
But what'd you think of that scene where he fucked that girl? It turns out she had a strap on, a giant arm, like a fist that he's getting fucked by. What'd you think of that?
I thought that was hilarious, but I had already figured that part out.
Yeah, I was like, why are they fucking with clothes on? And I was like, oh, that's why. I don't know. Okay, let's just skip to the ending. What'd you think of how the show ended?
I did not like it.
I didn't like it at all. I thought it was fucking... well, I like Jesse beat the shit out of God at the end and was like, I don't need this fucking power. I didn't like that as much because I would never give that power up. But where he just like slinging God around and like whooping his ass basically. And then I thought that was kind of cool. And I kind of like how the gunslinger guy killed God at the end.
Yes.
I like that. And then, but I just didn't like he gave his power up. I was like, I didn't hate it, but I was like, okay. And then the stupidest part was Cassidy's ending, where it's like he's at their graves, like way in the future, and he's talking to their daughter, and he's just like.
I feel like I would have been okay with the show if that one scene had been omitted. Like, okay, yeah, it has a really fucked up, stupid ending, but you know they could still make it better. Nope.
And he just walks off and kills himself. I'm like, just dumb.
She's like, sure hope to see you again. Walks off to get her daughter or kid or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He walks out into the sunlight.
I was like, this is stupid. And I'm going to give it 6 out of 10.
I'm giving it a 5.
5.
It was. I wanted to give it a 4, but it did have some good moments. I get like, as an overall series, I feel like it's a 4. Like, season 2 was so bad, and season 3 was good, but season 4 I felt like didn't really meet season 3 standards or exceed. It kind of underperformed. And then the ending really fucked it up.
Yeah, well, my dad's the one who kind of like pushed us to watch it. He's like, "This is the greatest thing on earth." So
it gets a 4 overall. Mm-hmm. As a series, I want to say overall gets a 4. I'll give this season a 5.
I'll give the series a 5.
Right in the middle. I don't think I would watch it again.
I couldn't watch it again. I wouldn't watch it again.
I think season 1 is the only season that I
if
really liked.
If they would have stayed in that town, I would have loved it. Because I love those characters.
All the people that they had gotten rid of, that, like, by the end of season 1, you realize how unimportant they are. Like, I mean, by the end of the series, you realize how unimportant they were.
Yeah.
But when you go back, if you watch season 1, it's the only solid season. It's the only season that's great.
I love season 1.
I thought it was going to be an epic show, and then it just took a fucking flip at the end of season 1. We're going to go talk to God, or we're going to go kill God, or something like that. And then I'm just like, okay, let's see where they go from here. And then, of course, you remember how shit season 2 is. I'm just saying, the only season I think I would watch again is season 1. Because it has a full story in it, and then goes on to the next thing.
Yeah, like, if they would have just stayed there, I was like, man, this show's off the chain. No. Alright, so
Took a dippity dip.
Let's jump on into our last segment, Two Guys in the Groove.
Two Guys in the Groove.
This is where we each pick a song we're going to add to the playlist. Two Guys in the Groove, Season 4 on Spotify. There's also Seasons 1, 2, and 3 out there.
If you got time, if you're bored, if you want to listen to some computer music.
Check it out. And we're about to add some to it. I'm going to go ahead and pick my song, Flirting with Disaster, by Molly Hatchet. I like that song. Cool.
Good song.
Yeah, you like it?
Yes.
Alright. Jude, what's your song?
My song is Blood Flood by Alt J. At the beginning, there's 2 verses in the song, and at the beginning of each verse there's breathing exercises, and it keeps me calm at work.
What? Is it like a yoga thing?
He just says breathe in, exhale. I do it with him when he does it, and it helps.
Okay. Alright, VJ, your song?
I almost forgot it, but I remembered.
Good.
It is High Tea by the Dirty Heads.
High Tea
by the Dirty Heads.
Okay.
And it's like the perfect combination. Like every time I'm like at work, it's like that mellowness that I thrive on, but at the same time there's like this pumpness behind it. It gets real pump. Stays mellow, gets pumped. You know, that's just all you need in life, is to be excited but also like calm as shit. That makes sense.
Yes. Exactly.
Well, if you want to check these songs out, you can only go and find them on Spotify at Two Guys in the Groove Season 4. And also, while you're at it, go get Seasons 1, 2, and 3. You have a marathon. It's great.
You can also find them on YouTube,
It's time for housekeeping. And this is where we plug our shit. So check out our YouTube channel, Cool Kids with Asthma. We also have other podcasts, Bizarre Adventure, and that's the Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
Fears Are Us.
Fears Are Us, the horror podcast. Check us out on Instagram. I'm CapCool69 on Instagram. He's butt chugging bananas. What's your Instagram, baby Jude?
Bent.vision.
Bent.vision.
Also, we got a new series coming out called The Sad Hour, and it's a solo project driven by our one and only Sean Dills, and he's just gonna basically like be reading his thoughts of the day to you.
That's not a real thing.
Might not actually be an hour long. And then we also have another podcast coming out. It is going to be led by me and baby Jude, and it is called The Depression Session. And I'm really hoping that you guys will be alright.
Very excited.
It's funny though. Me and Jude were sitting in here earlier, and if VJ goes to the bathroom, all I hear was The Depression Session as he goes to take a shit. Like, he said it in the bathroom as he's shitting. The Depression Session. I was like, she goes, what did he say? I was like, he just said the Depression Session as she's shitting. I was like, okay. Alright, so also follow us on Facebook, Two Guys in the Dark. Follow us on Instagram, Two Guys in the Dark. Follow us on Twitter, Two Guys in the Dark. Follow us. What else we got?
website. We can't get to anymore.
Yeah, we don't know how to. We're working on a new website. Hang in there.
Maybe.
We are.
You were doing pretty good.
Oh, okay. We're two
in the dark.